On. Lexi, how you doing? Right on time. I say that and somebody rings the doorbell. Damn it, I'm early to be back. Well, Esteban, I know that you're 11 now, so I know you can count to 30, so. Mama Ranch, how are you doing? Yeah, we'll give a couple minutes. Let people get notified, let people get in here. Hopefully the yelling of the dog stops as well. Angel, how you doing? Jason, what's going on, brother? Yes, you are a paying troll. Lexi, how are you doing? Yes, hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Angel, you got great news today? Well, that's great. Care to share? You don't have to. Doing good, doing good. Work finishing up video for Sunday. I got a video finishing up for tomorrow. Well, okay, tomorrow's video is this channel. Sunday's video is the other channel. I'm doing great, I think. I'm doing better. I'm slowly getting better. Jason, how much got a nice pat on a catering order this morning? Heck yeah, brother, that's where it's at. Those catering orders. God, we had one. You guys will see it tomorrow. We had a Little Caesars. It did not come up. There was 11 pizzas, 5 crazy bread, and 5 crazy sauce. So 21 total items. It did not come through as a catering order. I was really surprised. Oh, it's tomorrow morning. All right, never mind. Congratulations in advance. El Calvin, how we doing? Got a video uploading as we speak. It's all over the place on upload time. It tends to do that. A little less so if you're connected to Wi-Fi, but even then it's all over the place. So yesterday was definitely a lot better than today, all things considering. Yeah. Well, thank you, Mary. Looks like Lisa got a membership gifted to her. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've got to figure out how all that works. I just got an email from YouTube. Duh, I'm on YouTube. About some changes coming to lives, and instead of something about gifting diamonds or gemstones, something. It's like YouTube's kind of token thing, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow's video we will be talking about changes coming to scheduling. Some of you may or may not have gotten that email. I didn't, but somebody else did and forwarded it to me. Yeah, thank you so much, Mary. Essential Man from Puyallup. What's going on? Puyallup. Just a fun word to say. And so many people can't pronounce it. There we go. Well, of course, I was born in Yakima. I got friends in Nebraska that one of them they actually have family that live in Puyallup, and even they can't say it. So yeah, I just came back home. I was born in Yakima. I lived there till I was 16. Family moved out to Nebraska, lived there for 21 years, and now I'm back ish. Came back to the motherland. Kaylee, how you doing? Devious hates Yakima. That's yeah. It's definitely not the town that it used to be. Uh, yeah, definitely not the town that it used to be. A lot of crime, a lot of gangs taking over, a lot of. I got to get over there sometime though. See what childhood homes are still standing. We lived in a lot of different houses in that town. Vicky, how you doing? Guess it would help if I turned my volume on. Oh, so all you were getting was okay. I'll stop. How's Vicky doing tonight? Kaylee, you're good. Getting back in the grind. What's that supposed to mean? You take some time off? Angel, I missed the news again. God dang it. Oh, there it is. Remember, I missed a few slots for Grubhub 2 weeks ago. Yes. I got another invite, jumped on it, and got background approved in like 50. So wait a second. If there's an opening, they let you know, but if you don't jump on it in time, they go to the next one and then eventually come back to you. I may have to reapply for Grubhub now. I didn't know Grubhub did that. Been on vacation off and on in October. What is vacation? Debbie Deborah, how are you doing? Lexi, yes, I did get your email. I got to email you back. Something happened and only my email's only going to my iPad for some reason. It's not going to my phone, which apparently I need to re-sign into Gmail. Missed a few of your emails. I got caught all of them up on. Yes, I sound like Yoda. I got caught up on almost all of them uh, Sunday, Monday. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? You done with all those hurricanes down there? Yes, I did get it. Yeah, Lex, you got like I don't know how many different things going on. See any tornadoes in Nebraska? We saw, yeah, in 21 years, I saw actually two tornadoes. Um, Not a lot of them happened around the area I lived in, but this past spring, and yeah, in Lincoln, there's quite a few. Ellen, how are you doing? Good to see you. Actually, just got done watching your latest video. Few slots missed. It kept checking all slots full and another text for an opening. Okay. I'll have to give Grubhub another try. Does it stress you out to think about all the stuff I do? No, it stresses me out all the stuff that I have to do. Jason, you're supposed to have tornadoes tomorrow in October? It is Oklahoma. Ellen, of course. YouTube finally just started reminding me of your videos when they post, so. No hurricanes right now, headed to Florida. We are watching something in the tropics. Well, hopefully it completely avoids Florida. 1972 Vancouver area had an EF. Really? Angel, okay, that must be new because I have not ever seen a waitlist text message from Grubhub. Don't monsters have fur? Except for the energy drinks, I think. Maybe. Definitely pretty rare in Washington. Well, we can work on de-stressing by using holistic approaches. I'll give anything a try. Twice if I like it. Yeah, I answered 4 months of yes, I want this day on wait list. I guess I've just been ghosted by Grubhub this entire time. I'll have to reapply. Oh, just an FYI, I can put my ugly face live on YouTube now, says Jason. Well, thanks for the warning, buddy. You mean the Monster energy drinks don't have fur? What? But if you start drinking them when you're young enough, you might get fur. Where did that ever start? Some of us remember growing up, and there'd always be an older man who says, if you eat enough of that or drink enough of that, it'll put hair on your chest. Well, yeah, liar. Greg, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Somebody else's dog is going off. It's not these dogs, it's somebody else's, I swear. So yeah, we're tomorrow. That's where I was going. And then squirrel moment. DoorDash has sent out an email to some people in some markets that they are changing the whole scheduling. I got an email from David in Middle Tennessee, and apparently some markets they're going to change the how you can schedule. Basically, to schedule it all, you have to be in the tier program. Oh, what happened? Jason? Greg's a regular. It's 10 minutes. Okay. As long as you didn't do it for 24 hours. Horchata, thank you. Marcane, how you doing? I like the Grand Coulee area. Banks Lake is cool. Lake Roosevelt. Oh, Lake Roosevelt's awesome. I spent a lot of summers up there. I knew you'd come back with. I've been. Um, I can't say I've been using holistic for relaxation. I've been using herbalistic stuff. See, Jason, bribery apparently will get you anywhere. Made a comment in Devious's stream one night. I said if I got to 50 subs in the stream, I'd buy him dinner. Bribery. Greg, that was by accident. Please don't leave. I slowed down on 24 hours. Thank you, Jason. Herbal can be holistic. Okay, then I guess, I mean, I was sus about the hair thing. Oh, okay. Scheduling. That's what I was trying to talk about. So apparently the changes are in order to schedule in advance. Platinum can schedule 6 days out. Gold can only schedule 3 days out, and silver apparently can only schedule in advance 2 days out. And if you're not silver, gold, or platinum plated, you're pretty much next to impossible to schedule in advance. So I'm personally not liking that, even though I'm platinum. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair. Angel, yeah, I need to reapply. I probably need to reapply. I need to reapply anyway because I'm not in Lincoln anymore. Max, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? So yeah, I will. Mary, you love your new car. Well, I hope it treats you well. Yes, let me see, because he copied and pasted the email. We want to inform you that we made some updates to how to get on the road in your area. Starting today, we're piloting an updated scheduling system for dashers and new changes to priority access to Dash Now, designed to help reduce average wait times between offers and increase your earning opportunities while dashing. You'll continue to have two different ways of getting on the road. One, updated scheduling experience. You can still schedule shifts via the Schedule tab in the app. Slots are limited, so please only schedule in advance if you plan on dashing. New, dashers in the rewards program will continue to have early access to scheduling, but we've updated how this works. Platinum level can schedule up to 6 days in advance. Gold level can schedule up to 3 days in advance. Silver level can schedule up to 2 days in advance. Option 2, Dash Now, and this is where it affects basically everybody else, like myself, that is platinum. For those who prefer day of flexibility, or if you're unable to schedule a shift in advance, you could always check the app to see if Dash Now is available. Instead of being tied to rewards levels, dashers who maintain high ratings, have a consistent record of on-time deliveries, and avoid contract violations may see Dash Now more often. So, I'm not liking it at all. trying to be an employer at that rate. They really are. KC154 says reapply your passport. I don't have one. There's plenty to see here in the United States. 2022 Honda HR-V. Scooter Bud, how's it going? Just popped in to say hello, headed out with some friends tonight. Well, hopefully you have a good night with your friends. EPL, appreciate it. How you doing? Lisa, I believe that was Mary that gifted the membership. Jess says America. America. Uber Eats making me display it over other apps now. Out of the blue, won't let me on. Otherwise, kind of annoying. Started 2 days ago. Carl, what's going on? How you doing tonight? Completely and utterly lost their minds. They really have. Jesse says I've been all around the world and have never had a passport. Milwaukee, how's it going? So much less stressful when you stop being platinum. Don't tempt me. Well, no, now I kind of have to if I want to schedule 6 days in advance. Although I don't think it's in my area yet. I'm pretty sure at some point it will be. In order to have the bennies, you still have to take the poor orders to maintain the benefits. Yep. Andrew, how's it going? Went to Salvation Army today, got help on rent, and guess what? No funding has still come in. We'll be on the streets on first, so something ought to be done. Well, aren't you supposed to be hearing back from your attorney? Hey, glad to hear it, Carl. Had a job interview for janitor at high school, won't know until Friday. Hey, I had an uncle that was a janitor at a high school for 20 years. Good gig. Jason had a shot for a Plan B today. I haven't had to do that yet out here. I haven't had any weird, ironically, I haven't had any weird orders out here yet. It's bound to happen. It's got to happen, right? Max is up before the rooster. 5 a.m. comes early. Have a good night, brother. Always good to see you. They don't want us to use other delivery apps over theirs. Well, if they paid more, then they wouldn't have to worry about that. Tomorrow, you're going to get the weirdest order. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Using Waze. Yeah, I should probably start using Waze instead. At least I'll know where the cops are at. Darlene, how are you doing? It's Kayla's gonna go to Facebook jail, YouTube jail. Facebook jail's longer. Have fun. It's Kayla. Now it's Kayla, inmate 17453 in YouTube jail. No conjugal visits, by the way. Blink 182 is pretty good. It brings back a lot of memories. When I seen that order pop up, I said someone had an oopsie. Yes, the ways Popo alerts. Glad to hear, Darlene. Dasher took a 9-mile for $2. Well, he must like working for free. I went out all day and I slaved away for $10. That's the conversation somebody would have of taking every $2 order. It's all right. Well, then do them. Austin, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? We drinking the voodoo or the beer hug? Had to deliver Plan Bs here and there. Oh, Lexia, I've delivered Plan B, pregnancy tests, mini cucumbers and lube to somebody named Bilbo. Cat treats and rubbers. Delivered a lot of weird stuff. Voodoo Juice Force, good choice. It's funny because the one the customer wanted was out of stock. I asked Target if it was in stock. Someone had a problem. Yes, mini cucumbers and lube, and it was going to somebody named Bilbo. I need to go back and clip all of those out of videos and just make a whole video about the most awkward deliveries ever. Yeah, fortunately, that was the leave-in door. But their name, because I didn't know if it was a he or she, their name was Bilbo, like Lord of the Rings. Warren, what's going on? Friday, deliver condoms. Sunday, deliver pregnancy test. Monday, deliver gift of flowers. Most odd for me, battery and Oreos. That's not bad. I would take that. I would definitely take that. First Plan B was hand a customer on campus in Lincoln. That probably the most awkward delivery ever, because I'm walking up and they're walking out of the dorm building, and I'm just holding the Hy-Vee bag. And she looks at me and puts her head down and has like this super disappointed look, like I'm her father or something. And comes up and she's just like, "Thank you," and turned around and walked away. I'm like, Yeah, I'm probably old enough to be her dad, so yeah, that probably made it a little awkward. Awkward as plain. Yes. Most of the time I've had those, it's all been leave it doors, but this was hand to customer. Customer smile at the door. Somebody's gonna have a good night. I gotta get up to Seattle. Not to work. Not to do DoorDash. I watched Devious enough that he does not get orders in Seattle, so awkward moment when your phone went to her. Of course Jason's eating tacos. Angel, yeah, I need to come to South Carolina. I have multiple reasons to come to South Carolina. History, YouTube, tattoos. You live in South Carolina, so I'd love to meet you. Um, Austin ate a bunch of donuts and cookies before your voodoo. There is a place here called Voodoo Donuts. I'm not sure if it's voodoo beer and donuts, but yes, my buddy in Simpsonville. Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I did not have tacos today. Jason, that only happens at Taco Bell. I need tacos. Maybe next Tuesday. Maybe one of these Tuesdays, I'll take you guys and we'll all get tacos. Not all tacos are applicable. Some tacos are so good you want to run to the border, and others you got to run to the bathroom. Um, yeah, it's a handy dandy smartphone. They have Voodoo Donuts, the Air 2, no beer. Thank you, Jason. Love wins. How are you? Good to see you. Well, thank you, Axel. How you doing tonight? Read the rest of your thing. Probably not doing too good. Hopefully things work out. Um, Used to do a lot of nighttime deliveries. Good tip. Use satellite view on GPS. Looks like a sunny day. You can see rooftops of houses instead of trying to see address from the street. gonna have to use that, especially this time of, well, after next week when daylight savings time. Steve made a video telling all he didn't leave us. He went off to college and grew up. I thought he went to jail. Or is that what he calls college? I mean, you get a degree in something, that's for sure. Kool-Aid vid was awesome, Charlie. Thanks for making it. Hey, well, thank you for watching at Mama Ranch. I'm still finding my way on the second channel. What exactly I want to do. We'll figure it out. Clocks go back this coming Sunday. And everybody's like, we get an extra hour of sleep. I want an extra freaking hour of daylight. That's all I want. I don't care about the extra hour of sleep. I sleep enough. I want an extra hour of daylight without getting up at the crack of dawn. Well, the way you're finding is working well. Well, thank you. Yay for 4 p.m. start. I better get my sleep under control because forget daylight. I just want it to cool down. Hey, Austin, come on up here. I'm gonna hate that dark at 4 in the evening crap. Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. I'll just spend half my day dashing in the daylight and the other half dashing in the dark. Tired of the sun, bring more clouds and rain. Hey, we got it all up here. Just letting you know. Hawaii. We're throwing out places on a map. I just said Hawaii. Somebody else said something else. They got lights you can attach to the visor of your hat, but then they shine in the customer's eyes. Instead, attach them to the tongue of your shoe and light the path. Or I could attach it to my belt buckle and really make the conversation awkward. Now I'll light them to my feet. I prefer to be able to read the addresses. One of those high beam giant lights. Heather, how you doing? No, we're talking about it getting dark earlier. They got like the little lights you can put on your visor. 6 p.m. dark and half the deliveries don't have porch lights on. The other half have no numbers. 'Tis the season. Yeah, Jason's in Tulsa. I mean, they basically have what y'all have live PD there. Basically headquarters for the first 48. What's the new? What was the replacement of live PD? On patrol. I'm pretty sure you guys are on patrol too. Changing the time 2 times a year messes with my circadian rhythm. Heather, you have a stocking cap with light. Esteban is back. See, Esteban left. He probably had to have dinner. Yeah, I need to figure out something for. I need to get one of. Hmm. No, that's bigger than my. It's bigger than my GoPro. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this guy. No idea what I'm going to do with him. He just looks so lonely back there. Yeah, Austin, take a road trip, head north. Can we all hang out and watch the World Series? You can give me the score updates. I would need a lifetime Voodoo subscription to make Oklahoma. You never know. I feel like the mask is watching me. Mary, what, the World Series? I think it's going on right now. Yankees up by 2. Put the knife next to him so he's not lonely. I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife. Gonna hit the road around the holidays. Yeah. I haven't been able to figure out what I'm doing with him this year. Luke, what's going on? It's always Russian roulette for deliveries after dark. App says it's this address, but there's no indication that maybe it is, and maybe it isn't. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. What should I do with him? I thought about starting the live wearing the mask, but I feel like there'd be an echo or something. I don't know, we just freak people. I could put the mask on and we just watch it sit here for a little bit and freak people out as they're scrolling through the lives. He's like, wow, I thought Michael Myers would have a deeper voice than that. You got a car and a washer? Lexi, am I wearing the mask on Halloween? Probably. Yeah, I might call it early and hand and hand candy out wearing it. I did do DoorDash last year as Michael Myers. That was fun. I missed that. Doing it out here is a little bit different because last year there were two other Michael Myers between Vancouver and Portland, running around like robbing people and stuff. So kind of makes it hard trying to drive around with that when you have cops looking for Michael Myers. Lexi, half the people didn't even notice. One of them, though, did a shopping order, and as I was loading up the groceries in my car, I heard from across the parking lot, "Hey, Michael Myers, you got jumper cables?" I'm sorry, if my car's broke down, the last person I'm gonna ask is Michael Myers for a jump. Heather dressing up and dashing and calling it early and handing out candy. He's wearing a poncho and sombrero this year. Can I? I feel like I would offend way too many people. Like, I'm not even going to try to impersonate um, or show you my impersonation of a Mexican because it basically just sounds like Cheech and Chong. Got a new full set of tires for SUV. Those aren't cheap. Oh, yes, I'm Carlitos, and I like Doritos. God, there's something wrong with me. Oh, no way, Ellen. Saw a guy wearing Michael Myers riding a bike. Do I even still have this? I got like 4 different totes to go through now. I gotta find my work boots that I've had for 16 years. And I gotta find my coveralls. I'm gonna dress up like someone who has their crap together. I'm pretty sure I won't be recognized. Carlitos loves Doritos and Fritos. And all the other Etos. Um, Wait, Esteban, that's allowed? You can be a Packers fan and live in Michigan? I'm joking. I live 2 hours north. I gotta find my little mask. I have a little black mask that the eye slits are darker so it doesn't. Sierra, how are you doing? There's some dude walking around College Station every day in a different mask. Local news guys always find him in post. I saw him yesterday in Ram Devil mask. I'm doing good, Sierra. Yeah, no, you cannot. That's not allowed. Mary, you saw Bob Seger in Royal Oak. Captain Kitty Hawk, how's it going? One of my best friends is a cheesehead. I tolerate him. Ha ha. Well, you know what they say, Austin. Nobody's perfect. Marianne, how are you doing? Howdy. Sounded country for a hot minute. No, Taylor Swift didn't inspire me. Taylor Swift ruined country music. I will lay on that sword. I will definitely lay on that sword. My favorite scary movie stars that guy right behind me. Scary movies really don't do it for me though. Only one. I've only ever watched one movie that has actually made me jump. The rest of the time, I'm just like, oh, this is what's going to happen next, and it happens. Warren says, born and raised in Wisconsin, where the priests cut their sermon short when the Packers play the noon game. Marion, oh, good scary movie. Oh, Carrie, that one. Oh, the original Pet Cemetery was good. Herman Munster in it. Mark Hain, always good to see you. You be safe as well. Optimistically cynical. Nice name. Well, that is that's definitely a tough one. I guess the best way would be just to let them know that fish died doing what they liked. Probably your best bet. Charlie's a Swiftie and oh God no. No. I feel bad for all the Chiefs fans out there that have to see her like every 3 seconds during a football game. Sierra, your favorite is Chucky?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, we're talking about horror and hauntings, and she just starts talking. Stigmata was good. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my money on it on Taylor Swift. The original thing was pretty good. Former Detroiter here never looked back. Lexi, that was Siri. I can't say her name. Why don't I like Taylor Swift? Um, I have my man card. I'm not a 14-year-old girl. I'm gonna shut up before I insult somebody. La Llorona? I'll have to check it out. And I might, I will check it out. I'm always up for a good scary movie. Okay. Spirit wants to get involved in the conversation. It always happens when I try to say a very specific word. It starts with and ends with "Seriously." Favorite football team? I grew up a Cowboys and a Seahawks fan. Both of them are doing terrible this year. The older I get, though, the more I'm like I enjoy watching players more than teams. Like CJ Stroud, love watching him quarterback. Um, Micah Parsons on the Cowboys, dude's a beast. Yeah, I'm more into players than she will cuss you out if you say "Hey Alexa." Might have to try that later. Yeah, I don't want to get cussed out by the ghost of Steve Jobs. TJ Watt, yeah, he's another one. Yeah, for me, I'm more about the players. I'll definitely get yes sometimes. My neighbor was a lawyer in Milford. I'll never forget him taking us to an Italian restaurant for Christmas and then stuffing loads of bread in his pockets for. And he was a lawyer. Favorite wide receiver to watch? Oh, I gotta say, probably Justin Jefferson is right up there. He doesn't really have that diva mentality that a lot of other wide receivers have. What is my favorite movie of all time if you had to choose? Back to the Future. Never know when you'll need loaves of bread. I guess that's one lawyer that's afraid of running out of dough. That was bad. Oh, Marion, yeah, he definitely did. He was a riot. He yelled out of his car on the highway, "Watch it, you drunk," to the other neighbors that were. uh, Angel, fan of the first and the second, not really a fan of the third. Jason, oh yes, that plant is. I wish I had a. I probably do have a picture, and it's probably on the phone that I'm. That plant behind me started out um, as six little cuttings. Let's see if I have a picture to show you. That plant just went crazy. I had to, I had to trim back a plant. I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I? Maybe I might. Or possibly. maybe. No. Anyway, that plant started off as 6 tiny little cuttings, and it is some type of devil's ivy. Love wins. Always good to see you. Hope you have a good night. Jason or Travis? Who is better? It's hard to say because one of them was on the Eagles, and I'm not a fan of the Eagles, and the other one is dating Taylor Swift, and I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. Oh, the Western one? That comes in second for me. I like this first. For me, in the order, the trilogy is first, third, and then second. Heather, how are you doing? I have too many favorite movies. Shawshank, Superman 2, Great Escape, You've Got Mail. Oh, Shawshank is a phenomenal movie. Yeah, that plant actually started out as a couple clippings from my great aunt Tish that passed away a few years ago. Marion, you helped Lisa remember she has a new episode to watch. Yeah, it is a Devil's Ivy. Jose, stuck home, car issues, car broke down mid of door dashing. Battery issue, it's electronic, mechanical. You see a Taylor Swift poster on the other side of the wall. Were you seeing a reflection of something? Ellen asks, what's a good show on Netflix? Need recommendations. Oh. You guys are going to have to help Ellen out with that. I don't have Netflix anymore. Everything I watch is either on YouTube or Amazon Prime. Jason, yeah, I was a little bit worried about the Super Bowl as well. Austin says everyone needs a neighbor like that lawyer guy. Wait, he had a basset hound named Eleanor. Um, Alternator? What kind of car? Alternator shouldn't be too hard to change. That is something most likely you, or if you have a friend that's mechanically inclined, you could probably pay him in a 6-pack of beer to do it. Because when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're going to believe them. I never heard that when I was 15. Nice plant, but I don't know the name. It's got other names. Just don't ask me what they are. Um, More Hulu? Yeah, I still can't help you out, Ellen. Scratch that idea then. Michelle, how are you doing? Volkswagen Rabbit? Virgin River, take me home. Let's put it this way. The things that I would rather do than listen to Taylor Swift. I'd rather eat gas station sushi. I'd rather go get a pedicure, and I hate my feet and anybody touching them. Two-day-old Taco Bell, rather eat that. The issue I'm having is the money part. Made money door dashing, but will be gone in one shot. It will be gone in one shot, but if you don't have a car, that's all the money you have. So what I would recommend, and this is actually what I would do if I were in your position, I was tight on money. I'm gonna go get my alternator fixed. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna find somebody to help me do it myself. Because you're gonna save a lot more money doing it yourself or having a friend help you do it than you are by paying a mechanic, because then you're out twice as much money. You're out the cost of the alternator, which means you're out a day of driving. Then if you pay a mechanic to do it, you're out the alternator, you're out the mechanic, and you're probably out at least 2 days of driving. So I would do the alternator myself. I would get it put in, get back to driving. Let's say the alternator is $200. Well, for the next 10 days, I'm going to make an extra $20 to make up for what I lost. And then I'm going to get back to even. That's how I would do it. That's how I have done it. My car's broke down before. Stefan said, gas station sushi never done me wrong. I'd rather have my teeth fixed without freezing. Oh, when I get my teeth fixed, somebody's knocking me out. I don't care if it's the dentist or I give somebody $20 to punch me between the eyes. I am not going to be awake for it. Those are some strong feelings. It's true. It is true. How do you feel about a Back to the Future reboot? I believe that my foot would end up somebody's black hole if that ever happens. I would seriously lead I would be Sam Adams, Paul Revere leading a revolution to make sure that a Back to the Future reboot does not happen. Not in my lifetime. How's your new living going? Pretty good. Still getting used to things. Um, definitely a change, but a good change, a much needed change. See, Kelly, how are you? Just feeling the financial hit. Yeah, I feel you on that. Rob, what's up? It took me days to YouTube how to change an alternator and actually accomplish it. Well, Jose, what year is your Volkswagen Beetle? Your V Dub? Charlie drives a Toyota, does not have to worry about breakdowns for a long time. Probably so, but even still, uh, I looked under the hood of that car before I bought it, just to make sure that if and when something goes wrong, I would be able to do it myself. Because I ain't paying somebody else to do something I can do myself. Then I'm out twice as much money, and that's just dumb. Oh, you meant the teeth thing for Taylor. Yeah, Ellen, I feel you. I definitely need to get in and get them all taken care of. My RAV4 is drivable, but it makes scraping sounds intermittently. It's annoying more than anything. Does it depend on the weather? You could have a piece of the wheel well rubbing against your tire, or just something loose that randomly scrapes on a windy day. An '07. Let's check this out here. Well, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, it's working out. It's gonna take some time. Have you done the free tested advanced auto for alternator battery starter? Is there anything better than a crock pot mill? I can only think of one thing, but depends what's in the crock pot. And that was because deer decided to run in. Makes a weird scraping sound when I drive and sometimes when I brake. Did it run into the tire itself? If it ran into the wheel, that could be rotor or brake pad. If that's the scraping. If it sounds metallic. Pulling up a video on how to change an alternator in a Volkswagen. Seriously? That's all there is to it? Oh, that is easy. Jose, you better be doing this yourself. Blonde, how are you doing? Appreciate a jackhammer. Greatest trilogy of all time. Clip from the wheel well is missing and causing it to scrape when I turn. Pot. You can make yogurt in a crock pot. Yeah, if Jose's still in here, brother, you better be changing that alternator. If that's what it is, I would get it tested though to make sure. But if it is, your alternator is right there on the passenger side at the front when you pop that hood. You got like 3 bolts you got to mess with. You got the tensioner pulley right behind the alternator, so you got to use a little crowbar, pull that, put a pin in or a screwdriver, keeps that, loosens up the tension on the belt. You're able to take the belt off. 2 bolts, I think probably top and bottom for the alternator. Unplug it, pull it out, put the new one in. Myself, I have to do it in the middle of the night. HOA will find me if I do. How could they? That's BS. You're not messing with any liquids. It's basically just like take the old battery out and putting a new battery in. You need a third channel about car repairs. Oh, let me get the second channel off the ground first. Now I need. I don't know. Maybe at some point. It's got to order an alternator and wait to have it shipped. Here's to saving some more money. Get the order or get the alternator. Order it online from Advance Auto Parts. You can use a promo code and save a bunch of money. And it's usually like 20, 15 to 25, 30% off. Order it, and then the DoorDash will actually pick it up and deliver it to you the same day. Calissa, how are you doing? Well, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm doing over there on the other channel yet. I don't know if it's going to be more history or more crime or more history and crime or just a random assortment of everything. Lexi says, Charlie, you need to teach me about cars. You don't have enough on your plate, Lexi? Cars are easy, depending on the brand. Ivan, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Um, Nightmare pretty much everywhere from what I've seen. HOA. Oh, HOA. Yeah. Taking KMA. I will never be a part of an HOA again. The nice thing about being part of an HOA was at least my driveway was taken care of when it snowed, and I never had to mow a yard. Aside from that, Oh, from Lincoln? Well, we're not going to talk about that. When am I dashing as Michael Myers? I'm paying attention to the news because, like I said earlier, last year, um, around here, there were two Michael Myers. There were two people dressed up as Michael Myers going around like robbing people and like running up on people's vehicles. So the last thing I need to do is get pulled over um, as Michael Myers. But we'll work something out. I might throw the mask on at the end of the video. Who knows? With which one? Esteban says my town is not an HOA, but the city manager sure act like we live in an HOA. That's when you just need to do the Ron Swanson and walk out and pull up um, with a piece of paper that says this permit says I can do what I want. Dinesh, I said it wrong again. God dang it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is for checking the expiration date on that 1% milk when you were shopping. Well, thank you so much. I always shop like I'm shopping for, I'd say my grandmother, but they're both dead. Like I'm shopping for somebody's grandma. Like I want those dates to be out there as far as they can be. Um, oh, the pos. Oh, you're talking about the plant. Duh. I'm a little slow tonight. Um, yes, it's also a pothos plant. There we go. Um, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that super chat. You guys bring them up out of they just pop up at random. I'm like, oh. What in the world was your squirrel mind thinking? I don't know. Pothos and potholes are pretty close together, and there's a lot of those in Lincoln. But yes, this is the plant that my friend Sarah took care of. She plant sitted for me, um, and she did a really good job. I went to pick up the plant, and I'm going, "Whose plant is that, and what did you do with mine?" Aren't you slow every day, Charlie? I'm really trying to behave myself right now. I will get myself canceled very quickly. Michelle, when I'm out at the end of the video, when I say we were, out for 5 hours, you're, online for five. That's my actual. Is it active? No, it's total time. It's the total time I've been out. Start Ashton's in the house. What's going on? Yeah, and somehow it survived the whole drive out. And Jason, to answer your question, I'm not slow. I'm special. There's a difference. Just saying. What was I doing? Oh, um, I don't remember what I was doing. Squirrel moment. Speaking of being special, hope my dashers are that careful. I hope they are too. If I could do your shopping order, I would. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just start my own. No worries, Lexi. Um, Esteban says I can't even build a fence on my own paid off house. You're 11 and you have a paid off house? I need to get a permit and the city has to approve it after it's done. Yeah, remember when I said about starting a revolution? There's a few that I feel like I could start. Mom's doing well. I think her and my aunt went to Walmart. Do you make better money where you are now or where you were, or is it the same? In all honesty, I just kicked my tripod. In all honesty, I'm probably down a couple hundred a week off of DoorDash. Um, but I'm actually up. Ad revenue's up on YouTube, and I've got other projects and stuff that I'm working on. So money wise, I'm really not down anything. It's just a change from making all of my money on DoorDash to diversifying, is probably a good word. So I don't know. A lot of you guys have commented saying that I seem a lot happier and a lot more relaxed out here than I did in Lincoln. So reminded me of the Lincoln milk lady. Oh, do not remind me of that, Karen. That customer was a dairy diva. So Florida literally has the worst drivers. I don't know how I'm not getting an influx of extra tips based on competency. AG, what's going on? Finally getting caught up on chat here. Still waiting to hear how this Seattle Uber drive goes on a game day. I don't know if I'm doing that this season. I still got to figure out a Saturday before the weather really changes, and get up and vlog. I've got one, two, three, four, three. I've got at least three things I need to get up and vlog in the Seattle area. One of them I may end up doing a live stream on the other channel for. We'll see. AG, I'm doing pretty good. All you fans of serial killers will like those videos, I'm sure. I got to finish up. I got the last like 15 minutes to add to Mount St. Helens video. So that will be, should have that done and ready for Sunday. And then I got to get out vlogging more because I won't have any other videos to put out. A lot of it depends on weather. But drive down to Salem, Oregon for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's where they filmed most of that. So I want to get down there for that. That's another good movie. Yeah, I might go to a game. I don't know. The way the Seahawks are playing right now, I don't want to go. Ellen says, I agree that you seem much more relaxed where you are now. Well, thank you. I'm glad. My aunt just said she driving down the road and saw a donkey. I call them DAs, but um, Ivan, brother, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wasn't Blair Witch filmed around you somewhere? That's a good question. I don't know. I got to research. Um, Seattle, though, I got to go. I don't have to. Well, I do have to because I really want to. Um, Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was actually born, raised, and started his spree in Seattle, Tacoma. Green River Killer as well. Gary Ridgway out of SeaTac, Washington. There's a lot of locations to that. Um, Next springtime, I got to go to the San Juan Islands. There's some old forts up there that I want to check out and vlog. There's a lot of stuff I want to do for the other channel. I need to check out the Blair Witch movie, though. I feel like it was. Lexi says donkey sighting. Oh, the conversation in the other room. I no worries, Mary. Say hey to Womble for me. I'll probably swing in there after the live. A way of hopefully getting some kind of good karma. Need to catch up on the second channel. Well, we got 4 videos up there now. Starkweather. Oh, come on. I've got 4 videos and I can't remember them all. I can cheat. It's okay. Starkweather. Why am I drawing a blank on the second one? Oh, Virginia City. A random video in a cemetery. And then the last video is Kool-Aid Museum. So, Pro Retro, how's it going? How you doing tonight? Dashing this past week has been terrible. AG, yeah, if I did not have shopping orders, I would probably be in the fetal position in the back of my in the back seat of my car. Your aunt and mom always make the best background noises. At least you don't hear G D Ella. That phrase get I hear that phrase so much. In this house, it is a noun, a verb, and an adjective. Well, thank you, Ellen. Ivan, I despise shop and pays. Uh, I know they're not for everybody, but would you do a shop and pay at Victoria's Secret? Even my shopping orders for a week haven't seen anything over 20. I've definitely had days that like that. Trying not to yawn. Um, Pro Retro, $80 for 4 hours. That's not bad. I've had plenty of days recently where I've struggled to make over even make hit $20 an hour average. Um, Yesterday was an exception. Let's see. Yesterday I averaged $24.39 an hour. I wonder if that's active. Is that active or I gotta figure? Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I've been messing around with the solo app. Probably gonna have to sit down and talk with them this week. So, Blonde, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. All my orders are 30 plus, but 30 to 50 items. Well, see, I haven't. Are they actually like 30 to 50 unique items, or because we did that 107 item one? What this last was it? This last video, but there were so many multiples of this item and multiples of this item that it. Yes, it was like 107 total items, quote unquote, but still shopped in like 30, 35 minutes. Deanna, how are you doing? You get the best shopping orders. I feel like I just get enough of them that sometimes I actually do get rewarded with a good one. I'm still waiting for a Victoria's Secret shopping order. I'm gonna walk in there like Will Smith in Enemy of the State. Another good movie. Angel would do a shop and pay at Victoria's Secret. Austin says I like Victoria's Secret and Sephora. I feel like Victoria's Secret would be a lot like Sephora, where especially if you are a guy and you're walking and going, that you would have an employee that would want to help you out. So they did. They heard the last part of it. Adventures with Dan, how's it going? Yes, mainly single items. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really know the secret about Victoria's Secret because there really isn't much left to hide. Mainly produce. Yeah, those ones are a little tougher, but the secret to those, Ivan, is just round up everything that you need to weigh, weigh it all at once. Put the apples in, weigh those. Put the bananas in, weigh those. Instead of getting the bananas, going to the scale, getting the apples, going to the scale. Just go through, get all the produce, everything you need to weigh, and then make one trip to the scale. That will save you so much more time. $24 7 item 50 or $24 7 mile 54 item. I would definitely have to look at see what the items are. There is a chance that I would take that though. When I hear organic, I'm dead. Organic is probably the biggest pain in the butt when it comes to shopping. I had that was it today? It's either yesterday or today. My days are running together already. They wanted organic strawberries. They didn't have any or they didn't have any organic strawberries. No, they had one. They had one thing of Driscoll's organic strawberries, just a pound of them. And when you flip them upside down, there ain't no way that I am getting those for a customer. The bottom half were just squished, oozing, melting, just it would not I wouldn't even buy them for myself. So I said they didn't have any because really they don't. This is like strawberry juice. And what did she come back with? A different kind of organic strawberry. And I'm like, they don't have organic strawberries, period. Point blank, anywhere in the store. Don't have them. Well, do they have regular strawberries? Yes. Well, go ahead and get those. There's always one customer just like, oh, they don't have any organic this. Well, I'll get organic that. You substituted with the exact same thing, or that's not an actual substitution. And you got to eat the organic. A lot of the organic stuff you got to eat a lot quicker because it will go bad. Honestly, biggest issue is not knowing where things are located. Sometimes the app doesn't tell you Costco, so unless you know where to look. Um, I don't know about Costco. A lot of the other stores, though, and I figured this out when I was shopping in Nebraska at Hy-Vee a lot. Um, they used to have the aisle numbers, then DoorDash took the aisle numbers away, and there was one bizarre random thing like I didn't know you could buy in a grocery store. Uh, that this customer requested. I have no idea where it's at. So I went and asked an employee, and they just opened up their phone and then opened up the Hy-Vee app. And I'm like, wait a second, you can see what aisles are in the Hy-Vee app. So I downloaded the Hy-Vee app, and that way, if I ever couldn't find something, I would just put the title or put the name of it in the store's app, pop open, and it would tell me what aisle it was in. So I never had to bother an employee and saved a lot of time that way. So that may be an option depending on the store. You should be able to download their app, pick the location that you're at, and you can search and it'll tell you what aisle. Warren, I took a Victoria's Secret order, but I couldn't find an employee to help, so I unassigned. I don't know. I think that might be kind of fun to look around and not know. I don't know where I'm at. Like I know where I'm at, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Can I get you some organic? Can I get some organic water? It's like asking for gluten-free water. Like Sprouts is wild cactus water. For a while, I was seeing Costco offers on Uber Eats. I'd love to shop at Costco, depending on the time of day and how many items. Some people are so fancy pants with organic and gluten-free. Food is food. Yeah, it all goes in and kind of, yeah, one order was everything was either vegan or gluten-free or organic, like everything. Yeah, oh, that one really threw me off because it was the pay was good on it. It was like 27.50 is what the pay was on it. 27.50. Well, I go and get the order dropped off, and I'm thinking, hey, $27. They tipped pretty well. $7.50 tip, $20 base. Huh. Kind of would have thought that they tipped more, but had one, I think, yesterday. It's like a $200 subtotal. Yeah, $200 subtotal tipped me a whole like $5. Like that's not even 5% of the total, and that's all you tipped. Sisler, what's going on? I feel like I missed a comment. I know I did. I know I'm editing the first video. You're editing your first video and you got a haircut. Did you get a haircut before you filmed your video? Or are you going to look completely different in your second video? Deanna is at Costco all the time. I go there for the free samples. I wonder what people would think if they saw Charlie wandering around Victoria's Secret looking for. mm, I would probably have to come up with a very, very unbelievable story. Goes back to caveman days, men are the hunters. Yeah, I look at the shopping though as like a video game. Or more or less it's a game. It's a challenge. Get in there, get out of there as quick as I can. Is that why I get stuck at the butcher block or butcher counter? Ain't no woman out shopping me, says Sisler. Also look for the body spray multi-packs. I got the 6 or 7 pack one for under 20 last year. Yeah, I gotta stock up on shampoo and body wash and deodorant this Christmas. I always get the gift boxes myself. It's the cheapest way to do it. I do gotta get to Costco though, because I gotta get some pants for whenever it's finally maybe gets too cold to wear shorts. Luke says my wife won't let me shop, but DoorDash says I'm a pro shopper. Did did you tell your wife that you're a pro shopper? Pro Retro says, I hate Costco. My store's so packed it takes 2 hours to do an order sometimes, and they change where they put things every day. Sounds about right. I go there for the free samples. Deanna, you're getting severe weather. What? Jason said that it might be getting tornadoes in Oklahoma. Yeah, I would not go into Costco and do a shopping order on a Saturday. If it was 2 items, sure, which I've done. I will gladly go into Costco on a Saturday while it's absolutely insanely packed and pick up 2 bottles of vodka for $46. I've done it. And then cussed and screamed my whole way out. iPhone 13 for $200 for Black Friday at Walmart. I'd have to get some stuff on Black Friday. My town's small enough not to have to worry about Costco being packed. Ivan, booze runs can be fun. The Costco booze runs can be fun because a lot of times, and that's on Instacart, but a lot of times those people tip percentage of what the order is. You almost can't walk out of Costco for less than $100. Nah, Deanna's in Iowa. What? It's almost November for Pete's sake. Is that about the weather or me still wearing shorts? Sisler, you watch your language. 56 days till Christmas. You guys know what I want for Christmas? Somebody let me know because I have no idea. Certain requirements when accepting trips must be 1, $5 or more. Trip must be less than 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I didn't realize until I started doing DoorDash that I probably should have paid attention more in algebra class. Because you've got base pay plus tip times how many minutes divided by how many items and how in the distance, and yeah, I should have paid attention. Peace and happiness for all. Yeah, that works. Ryan, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Charlie wants Bigfoot figurines for Christmas. I really don't know what I want for Christmas. Angel, that works. I would, yeah, I could take that for Christmas. The only way that I would not miss out is if they were wrapped up under my Christmas tree. Then that would be pretty obvious. Yes, I need like a billboard. That's what I need. I need a billboard. You can always get Bigfoot items for Christmas unless you have them all already. I don't, but god dang it, they're in the other room. I did get Bigfoot Christmas or a Bigfoot, yeah, Bigfoot Christmas cookie cutters this last weekend. So do you have Lubies where you live? I don't, but Austin, if he's still in here, might be able to tell you. CH, what's going on? At 3 a.m., I went to Sheets to pick up an order that had already been picked up. I updated the customer, called support, got Sheets to remake the order, made the delivery. Customer gave me a 1. I feel like I probably would have lost my cool on that. Christmas was canceled due to political correctness. Let's all send Charlie Bigfoot stuff for Christmas. I don't even have a P.O. box set up out here. Christmas is the day I make big bucks on DoorDash taking pictures of closed restaurants. Angel says, send me. Send you a bow, huh? Jackhammer says, I have a shirt that has the California license plate and says out of time like the DeLorean. Oh, that is freaking cool. Yes, that's my favorite movie. Right there with him. He got DoorDash as his ex old lady. Catchin, you shouldn't be dreaming about shopping orders. I wake up thinking I was having a goddamn nightmare. You know you've been doing DoorDash too long when you start dreaming about it. Charlie, get Charlie hitched by Christmas. Austin, you got to change from the the Hallmark channel. You've been watching too many of those movies. Uh, you should get one. I would send you stuff. I will look into getting one. I would definitely hope they remove the 1-star rating, CH. That is stupid. You definitely went above and beyond for that order, and for them to give you a 1-star rating, they can shove it up their stocking, since we're talking about Christmas. Lubies, it sounds like little bottles of KY, to be honest. Anyone talk about Taco Bell and DoorDash having them open bag and check items and reclose and pick up yet? I haven't talked about that yet. I had a couple people mention it. I tomorrow's video. We're talking about the changes that are going on as far as scheduling in some markets. So stay tuned for that one. 28-cent tip on a food order where the customer paid $40. It's like getting a dollar shot. It's like getting a dollar tip on a shopping order. Like, wow, thank you so much. Um, Maybe if you spelled Lubies correctly, it wouldn't look so slippery. Oh, all right. Let's get caught up, and then it's 8 o'clock, which means I'd probably go have dinner. Ryan says, "Shop at your fireplace." Fran, how are you doing? Mary, I used to live in Nebraska. I actually used to live in Lincoln. Been out here in Washington State for a couple months now. My Taco Bell hates if I even ask if they remember the sauce packets. So, okay, apparently I need to get a P.O. box. I need to send Angel a bow for some reason. Fran, I am doing good. Actually, just getting ready to jump off here though. I am liking the new state. Yes, well, we're going to do a live ride along on Thursday sometime. Next Tuesday. Okay, next Tuesday before y'all jump out of here. We all know what next Tuesday is. I have no idea what to expect as far as a live, except I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to need a lot of mods in there because of what next Tuesday is. So yeah, we'll go live next Tuesday, and then we're gonna do a bonus live, I think, on November 15th. I'm still working that out because that is 2 years on YouTube. So you guys all have a great night. We'll get all that worked out over the next week or two. So be safe. Watch out for crazy people. You spent the last 2 hours with one. Sisler, congrats, man. After a week of sobriety. Or is that a week of sobriety from... Never mind. Fran, have a good night. Ellen. Oh, yeah, Austin, I don't know why you're not a mod. Yes, okay. P.O. Box. Angel needs a bow for some reason. Any way to send mailing address offline? Angel, if you want to email me, that would probably be the best way. Maybe we'll get a P.O. Box tomorrow. I don't know. Give Austin Jason's mod. All right. Angel, yes. The at gmail. Make sure I spelled my own email address right. That would be embarrassing. Eyes open wide. Have a good night, Brian. You really framed a photo of Back to the Future. No, that's the whole poster. Open your eyes before your mouth. Ryan, have a good night. Ellen, all you guys be safe. Have fun. Email address is in the description, and I will see you guys on Thursday.